Hello everyone out there, this is Adrian Howard with Weather Rampage, and I am now coming out with Weather Rampage's preliminary winter outlook for 2014-2015. And what you're looking at right now on this picture, on this graphic, on this weather graphic, is El Nino and La Nina. The reason why I'm kind of introducing this into the video is because I kind of want to explain that these are some of the factors that usually influence winter seasons. And as of right now, I do believe that a weak El Nino pattern is trying to take shape for the United States. But before we go ahead and get into that, what I wanted to show you here is this is what El Nino is. As you can see here, as I point my arrow here, as you can see, El Nino is when persistent extended Pacific jet stream and amplified storm track, it kind of moves to the south, and also parts of the south and southern regions of the United States are wet and cool, while the northern regions are dry and remain warm. And the polar jet stream is far up into areas of, say, like Greenland and those different areas. But in a La Nina pattern, as you can see, the polar jet stream pattern is here, elevated here in Alaska, with a high pressure blocking area and a variable Pacific jet stream, which brings storm systems into areas of Oregon and Washington. And those storm systems, when they come in, dive down into the United States, and it leaves the southern states dry, and parts of areas around the Great Lakes and Mississippi River Valley are wet, and also leaves the southeast warm, but areas north of that cold and somewhat of a stormy pattern. And that is kind of what I'm hitting at right now, as I do believe that we are heading into a weak El Nino pattern, in which the southern regions could be stormy, which is this pattern here, and northern regions could be dry and warmer than average. So that is what I'm thinking that is going to happen this winter season. Right as of right now, I will be coming out with a final winter weather outlook for Weather Rampage for 2014-2015. But for right now, I'm going to show you what the sea surface temperatures were like back around January 6, 2014. As you can see here, La Nina was developing right here. As you can see, as I point my arrow, as I have circled here, notice those blue shaded areas mixed in with the orange shaded areas, which indicates that the waters were starting to cool during that time. That is the beginning of what could have been starting a La Nina pattern. Now, as you can see here, for February 5th, 2014, as you can see that those blue shaded areas, look at there. Notice how they deepened, and there was more blue shaded area than yellow shaded area, which means that a La Nina was trying to develop during that time. And as you can see here, as I point my arrow here, for the 3rd of March 2014, look at there, almost a total La Nina pattern with the sea surface temperatures as the waters were cooling during that time. La Nina pattern is when the waters cool. The waters are more cooler than they are warm. El Nino pattern is when the waters are more warm than they are cool. As you can see in this graphic here that I'm pointing at right here, you can see as of April 28, 2014, that the waters were starting to warm again. As you can see, this yellow shading area was beginning to cover that blue shading area, which means that an El Nino pattern was beginning to start again. So this is how a lot of times during the winter time our weather is influenced here in the United States. Now, there are other factors that influence the winter season, but I kind of give you some of the main factors that are considered during the El Nino, La Nina season, or in the neutral phase pattern for the United States. So stay tuned to my final outlook that I will be giving for Weather Rampage on this winter season, to kind of give you the final scoop of what I think this winter season is going to bring for the United States, as we continue to move into the winter season. This is Weather Rampage's Adrian Howard, and I will continue to be giving you updates as they come. Stay tuned as I bring you updates at www.weatherrampage.com on Twitter, Facebook, and also Google+. Take care, everyone.